What's up, everybody? We back with another video, and today we're gonna be talking about gear. Let's jump to it. All right, we got gear pulled up here. So first thing we're gonna talk about is main stats and substats, right? So if you look to the right of the screen, look down there where it says strength and effect, you're gonna see two stats. At the top stat is gonna be your main stat, and every stat below that is gonna be a substat. Now, some pieces of gear are gonna have two substats, and some pieces of gear are only gonna have one substat. For example, man, what we're talking about is headgear and back gear. So backpack gear and headgear, those both are gonna have three stats in total, two substats and one main stat. Masks, tails, and what was it? The glasses, whatever you want to call it, man. Those are only gonna have two stats, one main stat and one substat. So make sure y'all keep that in mind. If you want to get your hands on a piece of headgear or back gear, those are gonna have two substats. Masks, glasses, and belts or tails are going to have one main stat, one substat. So next up, we're gonna talk about the cost for each level. I'm just gonna slap that on the screen for y'all, man, because I was gonna read all this stuff out, but it looks like it's gonna take a while, and I just cringe at the thought of that Camille video. So I can just take a screenshot of these stats on the screen right now, and then you can go back and look at them on your phone later on. But what I will tell you is how much resources in total you will have to use to max out a piece of gear. So you're gonna need 7,500 gold, 750 gems, 90 nutrition bars, 15 protein powder, 10 white upgrade cards, and 3 gold upgrade cards. So make sure y'all keep that in mind. If you want to wait until you have all of the resources to max out a piece of gear before you start using your resources on it, that's how much it is going to cost in total for you to max out a single piece of gear. So next, we're going to be talking about where you can get this from. We're going to jump into that right now. All right, so first place you can get gear from, because as far as I know, there are only two ways for you to get gear inside of this game. That will be events and the shop. So events, you can get gear from here. Now, a lot of the time, gear inside of this game, it's just the exact same stats, copied and pasted onto a different piece of gear. So if you know that you have a piece of gear already that has 3-point and block on it, you don't want to buy this piece of gear. If you already have a mid-range with dribble as a substat, you don't want to buy this piece of gear, and so on and so forth. So make sure y'all are not wasting resources on pieces of gear that you don't really need, because a lot of these pieces of gear are just reskins of other ones. All right, so next up, we're gonna go to the shop, and it's not very often that you can find gear inside of here, but it is possible, bro. I see gear in here sometimes. I don't really visit the shop that much, though, to be completely honest. So we're just gonna wait for this to load. All right, there we go. All right, so no gear in here right now, but it is definitely obtainable from the shop. It is a ripoff when they do put it inside of there, but it is definitely possible. All right, man, that's just about cover everything. If I left anything out, make sure y'all drop it inside the comments, bro. I was really trying to rush through this video because it is like 90 degrees outside. I'm inside the shed, and I'm sweating bullets out here, man. So that's it. And I'll catch y'all on the next one.